guys, thanks for coming back to my channel. So last week I did my first YouTube video and I did a cash stuffing of my first paycheck from my fancy new job where I was finally going to be making enough money to at least pay my basic expenses. I got paid half a paycheck on Friday, and then this is not working. Did my video on Saturday, uploaded it on Sunday, went to work in the morning, and got fired. So, isn't that just kick you in the crotch, spit on your neck fantastic? Yes, it is. Welcome to my life. So, for the past week, I've been needing to do my March budget, and I have just not been wanting to do it because the one thing you don't want to do is be looking at your money when you don't have any money. But that is the one time you really, really need to be doing it, when you don't have any. So let's get started. I'm going to start and make this a little bit easier by having some 3 Floyds Zombie Dust. All right, my brother-in-law Michael kindly passed along some of this beer to me, so I'm going to give it a try. Because what makes money and not having any feel better? Liquor. Just kidding. Just kidding. Beer's name there. So, stolat, as we say in Polish community. Let's see. All right. So I'm going to do my budget, and this is going to be a how much money have I actually got to live on until I find a job. Luckily, I did do my taxes, and I'm going to get a nice refund, so I will have some extra income, but let's get started. So the first thing I do with my budget is I do my monthly tracker, which is a calendar sheet. This calendar sheet is undated, and I use it to put down all of the bills I have and when they're due, and I color code them with these little stickers. So each week gets a different color. So when I glance at this, I know what has to be paid that week. So let's get started. So this is for March of 2021. And of course I messed it up because I was talking instead of paying attention, so let's fix it. Once I have all the numbers in here, I'm going to add in my monthly bills. So, and I write very small. Rent, due today, $700. So guess what? I was in the middle of writing my car loan and I thought it was still going, and then the thing cut off. Story of my life. So I did this whole part with no camera. Let's drink, shall we? Slancha. Pretty good. So what I do is I take these stickers, which are easily available at Walmart. I color code this. Rent. This week, anything is orange. This week, everything is purple. This week, everything's yellow. This is green, and this is blue. Now, say you want to do this and you don't have any kind of, stickers. I feel you. You don't need stickers. You can just get a marker or a highlighter, pick a color, color it in. Now these are my fixed expenses. Let's move on to my monthly budget. Drink. Whew. That does make it easier. All right. So, March 2021. First is your income. I would normally be doing a paycheck, but I don't have a paycheck. But I did get the remainder of the pay for the few days I worked in the second pay period. Then I went and I looked in my bank for rollover. Okay. And then I'm going to go in my envelopes and I'm going to take out all the cash that I still have in there and count that. That will give me my total cash. I have some other funds and other sources of money. One of them is, of course, like I said, the link, which is food benefits, and that's going to be $208 for the month. I have a gift card that was a graduation present. That's $25. And I have another gift card. Never do again, but I did get the $80. So let's add these up, okay, shall we? Let's see. Oh, I forgot to fill in. And let's unstuff these envelopes and see how much money I actually have. Besides for the money that was in my envelopes, I also had put aside money into my little sinking funds, and I had a buffer. So that's in here. Okay, so I'm going to organize this money off camera and then we'll count it together. Okay, so I pulled all my money out of all of my envelopes and I'm just going to put it all together and we'll see how much I actually have. And remember, this is all the cash that I have until I find another job or until my tax refund hits, which will hopefully be pretty quick. So I have 20, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. Ooh, this bill's too fresh. 90, 200. I'm going to need some water on my other fingers as you go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 300. Let's put that over there. 5, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So I have $313 in cash. Okay, so we counted, and I have $313 in my cash. Drink! It's not much. Okay, and then I'm going to add this up. Total cash is $1,035.19. I'm gonna roll that up. What do you call it? Round it up for the sake of math. Okay, and then I come over here. So my total money is the $313 plus $1,348.20. So now I'm going to do my fixed expenses, which I already did on my calendar page. In fact, let's pull that out, shall we? Okay, so I'm gonna finish writing in the amounts for my fixed expenses. I'm sorry, I can't really zoom in too much, so. I am not paying my rent right now. My landlord knows I'm going to pay him when I get my tax refund. So I'm taking that out for now. And I'm also going to do the same with my gas bill. And write that in there, tax refund. So I know. So let's see how much my total fixed expenses are with just these items. $664.20 is my total fixed expenses. $664.20, and if I subtract that means I have $684 remaining. So now my variable expenses, I'm going to just do food. And I'm going to do $350, which is just my projected. It's a guess. It could go over, but $208 of that will be from my food benefits. So, and I have food, so I'm hoping that that'll be enough for the month. Then car and gas, etc. That's Buddy. $65 for the month, I'm guessing. And then let's see, stock room, which is supplies, $25, just in case. My total variable, and this is my basic survival, is $440. So I had $684 remaining. So I have $244 remaining. And that means that I have $244 that I have not budgeted that I will use if I go over or if I have an emergency because I don't have any other savings. So my total income is $1,348.20, and my total expenses are $664.20 plus $440 equals $1104.20. Let me subtract that. And it's $244. $244. And that's it. And the other thing I do is I track my expenses, meaning what I pay and what I spend. So this first week, if I buy anything, I'm just gonna write it here, date, expense, the amount, what category it's in, and any notes. And I use my receipts. I get a receipt for everything. So I use my receipts for that. And I have 5 weeks worth, so that's it. My monthly budget is done. It may not be perfect, but it's close. And at least now I know where my money needs to go and how much I actually have to do things, and I feel better knowing that I have a little bit of a buffer. So I'm going to take this money, the $440, Well, I have 300 on me now, so I'm just going to split the 300 up and put it into these different envelopes. Probably the 65 and the 25, and then whatever's left over will go in food, and if I need to take money out of the bank, I can do that. So that's what I'm doing. Thanks for watching.